about to turn it up.
Yo, what up, Michigan Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. I got my guy Day in the house. He's doing the show with me tonight. As you know, this is the call-in show. For every $100, we go an extra hour. This is your show, your topics, whatever you guys want to hit on, we're going to hit on. There's a lot of different shit going on. There's also a Michigan basketball game on, but of course it's on Peacock, so I can't watch it, although I'm going to try and figure it out during the show. Special websites if you catch my drift. But yeah, that's where we are tonight. You guys want to call in? The call-in link is in the description. It's also going to be in the chat right now. Get on that. Appreciate everybody who's a part of the show, watching the show. Appreciate my guy Dave for coming on here with me. Appreciate the callers starting to call in. I will get to you guys. We're doing 5-minute calls. But let's do the damn thing. Hey, what's good, bro?
Not much. How you doing today? How's everybody doing?
Hey, bro. As Dave's figuring his camera shit out,
I got it.
We're doing it, bro. Shit, just grinding, bro. I mean, I'm sure everyone can't wait for tomorrow. Weekend's coming. But yeah, man, we're doing all right. How you doing, bro?
I can't complain. This another day studying. This getting ready for the spring game. I can't wait. I'm just ready for this maize and blue, baby.
Definitely, bro. So let me, all right, Day. So a lot of people, they're not familiar with you, but for those who don't know, Day has been a member of the community, frequent viewer, has some interesting takes on the program, follows the program very deeply, knows a thing or two about the program as well, has some interesting information from time to time, especially some of the things you share with me, Day. But I mean, just let's get your opinion before we start taking some of these callers, which we will. What's your thoughts on the program right now and the trajectory of what or us heading into the 2025 season? What's your thoughts on it all?
My thoughts on it all is, number one, the job that Sharon has done with what he was left with shows the tremendous growth in him as really a half a year coach. We call him a first year, but he really coached the last 2 or 3 games of the season and really was still up under Harbaugh's tutelage and was able to keep the team and the chemistry together. That says a lot about Sharon Moore as our head coach going into the future. Plus, the degree and the level of recruiting that he's doing right now is on a whole nother level. We haven't recruited like this since Gary Moeller. And we're on a whole nother scale, especially with the NIL, where everybody coming together and joining in and contributing to bringing us the players that we need and also making us the leaders and the best as we represent on and off the field.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I mean, I think we're heading in a good direction. I think what's interesting too is the quality of prospect that is currently taking visits or preparing to come to Michigan is the best it's been since maybe that first year Harbaugh got here, where he did land that number 5 class in the nation. But it's to be in the position that we're in terms of the quality of prospect who's coming to visit. We have a bunch of new stuff on that. Yes, sir. I do have that Patrick Kane jersey on, brother. Oh, what's up, son? That's for my guy, Taze the Towels or Kane the Towels, or whatever, my Chicago Blackhawk fan. I've decided to wear that tonight. But I gotta get I'll be real with you. I gotta get a Cade Cunningham Pistons teal jersey. That's on my radar.
They killing it,
bro. But they're nice and they play good back. bro. I'm very, very happy with the way I'm very happy with all the teams in Detroit, the way they're trending, but we'll get it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Right.
Day, is there anything you want to share with in terms of like your perspective on like, is there any concerns you have for the program? Are you worried about anything, or do you feel everything's in the right direction?
Truthfully, right now, I really feel like with we added on Sean McGee as our general manager, that was one of the biggest key additions to our staff. With Sean McGee, with his background, with his profile, his history with management and professional sports, that was a big addition, because not only do you have somebody who has it from a professional standpoint, but you also have somebody from it as a business standpoint. So you combining business with sports management and love for that particular team, you have a true connoisseur coming in, and he also can do internships, externalships with other young up-and-coming people and teach that knowledge, which has elevated our program with him and NIL put together with Sharon's vision. You see the trajectory that we headed in right now.
Yeah, I agree. What's interesting though is so some interesting information has come out that, for example, Oklahoma just hired Jim Nagy to be their general manager of their program. USC, I believe, just hired a new general manager as well. General manager is becoming the new thing. What's interesting, and I can't remember what. Okay, yes, I do. So North Carolina's general manager, his name is escaping me. I'm sure the chat knows. He worked with Belichick for the Patriots. He's making $1.5 million a year, his boys. Now, Dave, let me ask you, how much do you think Sean McGee is making a year right now?
Off the top of my head, based off his experience, he's probably, well, I'd say about 700 to 800,000, maybe.
I think that'd be a fair guess. Wrong. $350,000 a year. He is severely underpaid, and there is some. I think Michigan will handle it, though. I think we'll see a new contract for Sean McGee at some point, but there is some noise that some teams are interested in Sean McGee, pro and college. So we'll see, but I'm sure Michigan will counter if anything occurs. But I do anticipate Sean McGee getting a pay raise, because all these general managers, I believe Jim Nagy's contract's like $850,000 a year. I anticipate something around $850 to $1 million for Sean McGee. We'll see what's up, though. But how about this, Day? You ready to get some callers, man?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And let me say one more thing to follow up with that Sean McGee. Evidently, we were the trendsetters as usual. So, everybody else was on the NIL, big bank, take little bank. So, we'll go ahead and follow up and be big bank and let them play little bank. Let them chase the bag.
What's funny is, Day, did you watch the Ward Manuel interview with Sam Webb this week?
I know. I didn't see the one from this week because I've been studying so much for school. So
You're good, bro.
Yep.
You're good, bro. So Ward Manuel said something that a year ago we would laugh.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, he was discussing the Dusty May contract, and he was like, I'm in a position where I'm being proactive. Like we're being, as a department, we're being proactive on everything. Now, a year ago, we would laugh because we were reactive. We were a reactive athletic department. But the reality is, in today's climate, to what it is, we are the proactive program. Michigan is actually setting the bar right now. And it's actually very encouraging. So I could see the Sean McGee thing occur, because I do think Michigan's in a proactive position. And I'll be real, and again, and we'll get to our callers here after the super chat. Ward Manuel, as critical as I've been, as critical as I know John has been, I believe is earning the respect of the fan base. And I know what happened with Harbaugh. I know. Okay, like the past is the past. But if we look within the last 365 days, Ward Manuel's been doing his damn job, and he's been doing it at a high level. Let's take a look at JRM's super chat here. JRM, you did call in, bro. If you called in, I'd pull you to the front of the line because you were here first. JRM goes, I'll definitely I'll be calling in about recruiting. Go Blue Boys. You guys are the best Michigan channel out there. Appreciate you, man. I do mean that. And you call in, bro. I'll pull you up because you were here. He says autocorrect did him dirty. He will be calling in. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super chat. We're now 90 away from a second hour. We actually,
Let's go. All nighter.
my boy West Quad was almost the first victim of the no extra hour gained. So far in the call-in era, since we've been doing the $100 super chats for every hour, we have always reached the second hour. So we appreciate that from the community. Again, 90 away. Let's get to our next call. We're gonna hit Keegan up. What up,
Medic,
Keegan? How
what's
you doing,
up?
man?
What's up, guys? Thanks for coming on, Jay or Day.
How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Good, man. Y'all think this is the last spring game, at least till like 2031 when everything gets shaken up?
What do you
It's
mean? What do you mean by shaking up?
Well, 2031, you got the ACC and the Big 12 contracts up, and probably the NCAA is gone by then, unless it happens in the meantime. So I would expect that this is the last spring game because Texas shut down their spring game, and I would expect like some cherry picking to happen after the spring game this year. So, what do y'all have any thoughts on that?
You
I mean,
go.
I do. Dave, what do you think?
You go ahead, TJ. I'm gonna let you tackle it. I'll
So the spring game shit is interesting because I'm sure a lot of people saw the Taylor Lewan little snippet where he said he kind of heard they may not be doing the spring game this year, which would be really interesting because Michigan has already announced everything. They already have things being planned. So, as you guys know, we got the rest of the crew, Maze Madman and Johnny and Maniac and everybody, and John, my co-host, they're all flying in. We got a spot. We got everything's all lined up, scheduled. Plus, we're also in talks with some players, and they got their families coming and shit. You know what I mean? So I did some checking yesterday, and as good of a response or as credible as a response I can get, which it's pretty credible. Everything's still happening. The spring game's going down now. To Keegan's point, though, are we going to eventually see where we stop doing the spring game? I think it's possible this might be the last one. I think it's possible this might be the last one for a few days because, I think I don't think I think teams are just going to why do more if you don't have to type of thing. I don't think the tampering thing is as big of a deal as these freaking programs are doing. I just think they don't want to do it. I think you're seeing coaches who find an excuse to get out of doing it. And I think that's what we're seeing. Dave, what do you think?
Well, that's very interesting. I'm gonna have to do some more data on that. But it seems to me you're taking away from the tradition of college football. Number one, we've been under submerged with the submarine with Harbaugh, so we've been on the outside looking in. So now, when we get the chance and the opportunity as fans and supporters of Michigan's team, our team, now you want to take it away from us. I had to do more data on it before I make any more comments because me myself, by being a former football player, Michigan football camps at one time was the number one football camp in the country. So you used to be building that back up to have the recruits looking for somewhere to go to be recognized nationally, not take it away for part of politics, social politics. That don't make no sense.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I was thinking. Go ahead, TJ.
no, Keegan, you go.
Before you said that, I didn't see the Lawan clip, but I had wondered if they would cancel this spring game. I don't think that they will because they've already scheduled it recently, and they might just roll the dice. But I can see both plays, but I don't think that there will be a spring game next year because I do think that they'll get some people cherry picked. I mean, we lost some good players last year after the spring game to that point. Some freshmen. I think a linebacker and a
DJ Waller.
uh, offensive lineman, DJ Waller.
Yeah, DJ Waller
So
was one of them.
yeah, so yeah, I could see that. I could see that ending after this year.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see. It's a shame though, because today's porn, like, it's for the fans, man. Like, it's a free game. You don't like, there's people who can't afford to take their kids to the game. This is their opportunity to take their family to the game. There's a lot of people who, Michigan is really important to people. This football team's really important to people. There's people out there who really depend on this team, and to get that opportunity where, like, I know it sounds crazy because there really is important shit out there, but like, sports is an escape from the grind, bro. And like, people need that
Right.
shit. So the fact that
Right.
they want to take it away on some petty stuff is just ridiculous to me. The truth is they need to adjust if they adjust the transfer portal window to be not, and I know that it's so hard because the way the semesters line up, like, I'm aware of the argument, but like, I don't know, they got to figure it out, in my opinion. Maybe they move, I don't know, maybe they move the spring session a month later to where it's after the portal. I don't know. They got to figure it out though, because it's a travesty for the fans, man. Like, it's literally the midway point to the next season. Like, they shouldn't take that away from the fans and the players, and not only that, the families. The families go to this. The families want to watch their kids play. There's kids who play. There's kids who play in this game who don't see the field on Saturdays. Like, you do have your Peyton O'Leary's, and you got Ben Hall got his opportunity to shine. Like, I don't know. It's just it's kind of it's like a lot of things in sports. Unfortunately, it's trending in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I think in that argument, I think that we would have to expect the NCAA to be proactive, and we haven't seen that. So
No,
I wouldn't expect them to make any changes, even though they should.
Hey, Kinetic talking mess to you, TJ.
Oh yeah, was he talking about Minnesota Vikings suck? Let's see. Kinetic is also shut that. You're gonna be there. Kinetic will be there too. All right, Keegan, let's get your final thoughts. I get to the next caller here, man.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me just say this. I listen. The NCAA is not going to do shit. The only way this changes is if the SEC and the Big Ten, or the other conferences with the SEC and the Big Ten, decide to form a mega conference, and then we get a commissioner, and there's some type of collective bargaining agreement, and then that's the only way this is going to. That's the only way this thing's going to be turned in the right direction.
They might as well target college football too.
It already is, bro. It already is.
We know what it is, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
you're
already
gonna do all this. Now you telling the whole organization, private, public, regardless of this charter, you're dictating whether or not they can have a spring game for the fans. Like, come on now. That's like telling somebody that they can't have a nonprofit 501c3. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's look, there's players making more money in college than they're going to make in the pro. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
What it is, though. All right, Keegan, final thoughts.
Yeah, I think we might see Javion Osborne sign. I think we have a good shot at Cantwell. I think they're going to wait because you don't want to make your financial offer too early unless it's low with promises to compete. So we might not see those commitments finalized till later, especially Hyder, since he said he may go into the next year. So I think there's a good chance we get all four of those guys, and then you have the possibility of the recruiting rankings changing and player development changing. So, but as we are today, I think we have a good shot at all four of those guys with the financial backing.
I think we definitely have a shot at name your four players. You have Osborne, yes. You have Cantwell. Yeah, we have a shot. Who's the other two you named?
Savion Hyder.
I'm trying to find this Michigan game, by the way. Forgive me, but go on.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not until 9.
I thought it was at 8.
Said
it's
9
not until
on
9?
Peacock. Yeah.
I know it's on Peacock. I got to go alternative methods. That's what I'm trying to find it right now. But maybe that's why I can't find it, because it's not until 9. All right.
Yeah,
keep going, though. Name the names.
Yeah, Tristan Keys, Savion Hyder. I think we're
Oh
the
man,
other
that's on
two.
the wrong thing.
Shit, it is 9 o'clock. You're right. I'm a fool. All right. Savion Hyder, Tristan Keys. Yeah, all right. So I'll say this. Savion Hyder, absolutely. Jackson Canwell, Michigan's going to make a move. Javion Osborne looking real good.
Yep.
Tristan Keys is, I'll tell you, that April 5th visit's going to tell us everything. We're going to know April 5th how. Now, the good news is we are in the race, but April 5th is going to tell us how real it is. You know what I mean? We're going to find out that visit and what he hears from Sean McGee, what they pitch him. We're going to learn a lot from that visit. So, we'll be on top of it. But thank you, Keegan. Appreciate you calling in, man. Hey, also, thank you for that message you sent me the other day.
Yeah, man. Go Blue, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Go Blue, Keegan.
Hey, TJ.
What up?
We got to get shouts out and send out prayers to Kinetic Mama. She's not feeling too well. I'm reading through the chat. Kinetic, salute to you. My condolences. I keep her health and high spirits, everybody. I know the whole Michigan family and all of us are praying for your mother. And let anything she needs, let us all know. We believe Blue. We stick together. We band of brothers.
Yeah, definitely, man. We support our community. Kinetic, if you want to throw the GoFundMe chat in the comment, go for it, bro. And I'll throw it on the screen as well. We got Nick here with the $2 hitter. Switch the helmets. TJ, no one's want to see that Lions crap. You're just mad because my team's good and your team sucks. For those who don't know, Nick's a Carolina Panthers fan. He's going through it. Enjoy another high draft pick this year, buddy. All right, GT $5 super chat. What is more likely, Matt Patricia failing or Steven Seagal using a body double to get up the stairs in his next movie? Why? Come on, man. Why are you going after one of the American legends, Steven Seagal, man, just because he's a little overweight, enjoying his retirement? Probably more. What is 100% more likely is Matt Patricia failing, though. That's going down.
100% more.
Now, unfortunately, my Red Wings are losing right now, which is pissing me off. All right, so here's the GoFundMe to Kinetics. You guys want to read into Kinetics' story and learn all about kind of what's going on with our good friend here, and maybe contribute if you can or have the means to. Go for it. He can use your help. Appreciate you, Kinetic. All right, so where are we? We are 83 away from a second hour, guys. We're gonna get to our next caller here. We got our guy, the OG, the legend, Keith Rebar. How we doing, man?
Hey, TJ, good to see you, Day.
What's up with you? How you doing, brother?
Good. Hey, TJ, you said the smartest thing ever when you said you were a fool.
Only sometimes am I a fool. Most of the time I am not. There are times.
No, I'm just messing with you. I never met anybody as sharp on recruiting as you are. So kudos to you. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Just a quick comment about the spring game. It just got to remember, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I bet you Texas goes 1 or 2 years without a spring game and gets right back into it. Also, OSU is they canceled their game like a day after Texas did, but they're already on contract to cover their last spring practice on Big Ten Network. So they made arrangements that they were going to structure the practice so that it would be good television.
Interesting.
And I find this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that we actually have a game.
Yeah. I think the game will be. I think the game will be around for a while, because it's just a good natural way to end up your spring practices where you have both teams going at it pretty hard, and just really get a good look on what you're going to have in the fall.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, if anyone remembers last year's spring game, Michigan was playing with a speed and aggression, and they actually looked like they were pretty much like outside of the quarterback. I mean, it was all gas, man. There was no limitation. They were playing for roster spots, and it was good to see.
Yep. Yeah. Even 2 years ago, they crunched Tuttle, and they put JJ, what I believe was an all whites or something, so that he was non-contact, but all the backup quarterbacks were fair game. It was fun to see those guys get hit.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't be seeing that no more, I don't think. But Keith, are you going to be at the spring game?
Oh yeah, I've watched it for the last 3 years, and last year was my first year to go to it. In fact, I was one of the gang that ganged up on you the one day that we kind of talked you into going.
Wait, you talked me into going?
Yeah, you and John were on that day, and somebody else said right before me, and I told you, I got on and I said, man, you guys really should go, and we could meet outside. We could all go in as a block and be open seating. We'd be able to sit there through the whole game and talk and share observations and everything. It would just be a great time.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. I meet with everybody. So Monday we have the Avengers Hangout show, which I'm going to be meeting with everybody before the show. We're going to kind of be talking about the plans a little bit. The plan is I think we're going to link up at some tailgates. I know there's one tailgate I'm for sure going to be at, which is Hailgate. It probably won't be my only stop though. But we will be watching the game. I fully anticipate watching the game with everybody. We'll be in a spot. I don't know. Probably won't be hard to find. It's pretty easy. And then we'll go from there. We'll figure it out from there. But once we get more details, we'll keep everybody updated on that. I do want to hit on my guy's comment here. JRM says he can't call in. He's going out to the bars. I'm not mad at you, bro. Drive safely. Real question. I wanted to ask about recruiting. Is Cantwell because the heavy favorites Oregon and Georgia? But you guys were on the money about Bryce when no one wasn't. So what are the actual odds of us landing the tank? Look, Oregon is top dog along with Georgia, but here's the thing about Michigan is in the race. Here's what it's going to come down to, bro. And it's too early to give you a probability. It's February, man. About to be early March, but it's February. Visits haven't happened, and nobody is offering best offers. You know what I mean? It's so early. Once we get visits going, it'll be a lot easier because people are going to start dropping out. Agents are going to start, the price is going to raise. A lot of these kids that we're talking about, it really does come down to NIL. And what's interesting about Michigan's approach right now is they are going after a lot of elite talent. I have a sheet here that I'm tracking as much as I can track. Everybody's a top 100 player for the most part. I have a list of, let's see. I don't know, let's look. So I have how many names? I only track the names I think that matter. I have 24 names that matter. And out of the 24, I'd say 14 of these are top 100 players. And if they're not top 100, they're blue chips. And I mean, not 14, I think 20 of these are blue chips. So, Michigan's going after the big dogs right now. So we'll know more as it goes. And, as Michigan identifies what players they can get, their available budget's going to dwindle. But what's going to be interesting, and this is a new dynamic, is come July or I think it's June, Michigan's going to get about $15 million in NIL money from the school. The school is going to be doing about 70. And Ward Manuel, here's what's interesting. So Tuesday night, if you guys want, and Keith, I'll let you go. I know I'm kind of running into your time here. Let me just hit on this and I'll let you run some more. But Tuesday night, we told you guys we were hearing whispers that the split was going to be 75 football, 15 basketball, 10% all the other sports. The next day, Sam Webb has Ward Manuel on Wednesday, and Ward Manuel says publicly 75 football, and then 15 basketball. It's going to be split between men and women, which is interesting. Maybe it's not a true 50-50 split, but he said men and women 15%. That's what he said. And then the remainder goes. He didn't say 10%. He just said the remainder goes to the other sports. But shit, I was like, damn, how crazy is it that it's just crazy that we said Tuesday and then Wednesday he confirmed that. That's sometimes it's an interesting to be in that position where I'll share something that I'm hearing and then the next day it's literally confirmed by the best Ward Manuel would know. He knows. So very interesting on that. Keith, what else you got for us, man? Before we move on to other callers.
Yeah, I heard that same thing about Ward Manuel when last year when it first came out that they were going to be doing the profit sharing thing. That he was talking about 75-80% for football right away. So the reality of the sport is that football makes 90% of the money, so they're going to get 70 to 80% of the profit sharing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. The one thing I want to close with is Kinetic was way off last week, and I tried to get in, but I came in too late because I had plans that night, and I came in pretty late. But Kinetic was way off. Underwood did not just come here for the money. Hail Wagon had a big factor in there. I was at the last Hail Wagon at Belleville.
Hailgate. Yeah, Hailgate.
Hailgate, that was it. Hailgate.
Yeah.
And we won over the parents. The Hailgate won over the parents. They were so impressed with the Michigan fan base that they wanted their son to come back and play close to home and play with Michigan. So, when mama tells you what to do, how do you say no, right?
Yeah, I mean, so Kinetic's true position wasn't just money. He said that was one of his concerns early. But yeah, I mean, look, money was a significant factor, but it was not the only factor.
Right. But he was also saying that he was going to be a bust and a flop.
That was our guy Adam.
Adam, that's right. Adam, you're right.
Adam. Yeah, Adam was the
bad.
one who. That's right. No, me and Kinetic actually made each individually made $1,000 bet with him.
Right.
It's a real bet too, for those who don't know. I bet him $1,000. It's the craziest bet ever, and I assure you, he's good for it. He's got it. He was like, Bryce Underwood will not start a single game for Michigan.
Kinetic, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said your name. I should have said Adam, because it was Adam that was way off. And it's foolish to project either a bust or a Heisman and a Natty when somebody hasn't hit the field yet. We got to wait and see what he is, because how high a recruit was Shea Patterson when we got him from Mississippi?
Well, he was the number one player come out of high school, but in Mississippi, he was still rated very highly. He had a hell of a year at Mississippi.
And he didn't do jack shit for us. He was
okay. He was better than what we had this year.
Yes, he was. This year we would have been in the playoff with him.
Yeah, we would have. We would have been a playoff team with him. But all right, Keith, appreciate you, man. Don't be a stranger. I'm sure we'll hear from you next week.
All right, good. Go blue.
Go blue, Keith. Hey, Kinetic, I got your back, bro. Don't worry. I see you in the comments. Okay, we're gonna get our next caller up. AD, our guy Marmar is going through it. I know, brother. I see you. Don't worry. I won't pull you up yet. Marmar. See, Marmar's a real one, man. Marmar is sitting in urgent care, but he's still watching the show. I see you back there, brother. Everyone's. Dude, I'll be real with you. Hey, Day, you there, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here talking to Marmar on my head.
So,
hey TJ.
Yeah.
Let everybody know. I was gonna send it to you, but the link I just posted it for that name of that custom apparel, prestigious ones for all any and everybody's sports. Just click on the link and you'll see, and we make any custom apparel to whatever you want, your size. It doesn't have to be a particular school, all schools, but club, of course, University of Michigan. But check it out, everybody, and we give out some discounts too as well. Or TJ pulled it up, so anything you want, anything you like. At TJ, you slide up to the top and then click on. I think it says all
products.
Yeah, he makes do the tumblers and everything. TJ.
Okay. Yeah, is it fly, dude?
See that's one here. Me and him came in with that one. We the best. I was trying to get the setup so we could set the vendors up for downtown. That one right there. And then he got the tumblers with that. Yeah.
That shit's fire as hell, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about, and then go to the cups. If you go to the cups, you'll see the cups where they say tumblers. See, he do the custom ones like that too. Any team, whatever you want on there. Whatever you want. That's
fire, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely. If you guys are interested in this, go to prestigiousones.com. Here, you know what, bro? How about this? I'll put it in the chat. Hold up. If anyone's interested in this shit, where's the link to the site? No, it's not. Never mind. I just put the wrong link in. My bad, bro.
You good?
My bad. I put the StreamYard link in there. All right, let me get to your homepage. There it is. All right. There we go.
Brother, appreciate it. And all proceeds, the more we build, the more we scale, the more proceeds, and then we can start contributing to the NIL as well. And Jolene and help contribute. It's all a family thing. We won't put all the money on everybody. We all come in one pot, one bag, one family. We build together.
Absolutely, bro. That's what this community is about, bro. Helping one another. All right, let's get to our next caller here. We got AD on the line. What up, AD?
What's good, man? How we doing tonight?
Shit, man, we're doing pretty good. Red Wings aren't doing too good right now, but other than that, we're doing all right.
That's what's up, man. Dude, honestly, if they want to get rid of the spring game, man, I get it, dude. The reasons to get rid of it are legit. We got a lot of depth on these guys, man. Give them some film, and then they'll throw a huge bag our way, man. We're not even paying Sean McGee any money, man. Like,
I know, dude. When I found that out, I was like, what the fuck? Dude?
$350? What are we doing here, man? Dude, the Texas Tech GM is making like 1.5. Texas Tech.
Yeah, North Carolina's is making 1.5. Yeah, I mean it's not
Yeah, and those guys don't have to worry about the NFL poaching their guys. We do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Michigan will handle it though. I'm not really worried about it. They love Sean McGee. I anticipate Michigan's. I anticipate a new contract for Sean McGee probably in the next 3 to 6 months.
Are you hearing anything on that?
No. The only thing I've heard is some teams are looking at Sean McGee.
Shit.
It's the only thing I've heard.
Okay.
But I anticipate if someone does, Michigan will counter. He wants to be here, from my understanding. So he loves Michigan.
That's true, man. Yeah, he was here like 5 years before when Harbaugh was here and all that. So
I mean, and like to be honest, bro, being a general manager of a college football team, that's like the new hotness, man. Like,
yeah,
you're essentially, it's almost like being a GM of an NFL team, except it's college. And when you have what we have, which is a top 5 NIL funded program, and you have a brand like we have, that's a dream, man. Like we'll be okay. I mean, I'll say this right now. If something did happen to Sean McGee, hopefully not, hopefully he stays, Michigan will be fine. This job will be in demand, man.
That's true. That's a good point. It'll be okay with that, dude. But honestly, man, with the spring game, dude, if they want to cancel it, dude, they're not even really playing a game, man. Like if we could get one thing throughout spring, nobody gets hurt. That's all I want, dude.
Well, yeah. I agree.
All that is another way if you guys get hurt, put stuff on there. And for what? So we can see these guys like have a glorified scrimmage out here. It's just you got to like return on investment, man. It's just the pros and the cons. No.
I mean, all right. So listen, listen. You make logical points, okay? I like my spring game though, bro. Okay, I like the spring game. I like watching the spring game. I look forward to the spring game. And we're about to have a good ass time at the spring game. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's part of college football. Like you don't get football all off season. You get this spring game, and then you get to see players you don't typically see. You get to see the young guys potentially stepping up. It's so much fun. It gives you an entire, literally a few weeks of ammo of just stuff to talk about, and not even just for a content thing either, but just like it's just I don't know. I love it. I love the spring game.
I get it. I like it too, man. It's another excuse to go out and tailgate and all that too. I get it, man. I'm in on it, but bad thing is, man. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but yeah, I agree with you on the injury thing though. Like no injuries. I mean that's the only negative for me. And like sure, I mean maybe there is some. I guess there's tampering. I mean, not I guess there is tampering, but I mean, bro, they're already tampering, man. This isn't gonna stop shit,
dude. Tampering's not a thing. There's no such thing as tampering. It's just
right because it's how it is.
True. That is true.
And dude, honestly, I mean, college football is changing, man. It's not what it was a couple years ago. Maybe the spring game is like another just like loss that, of course, the fans always got to take the hit. But
of course,
they got to keep certain traditions. If you don't keep certain traditions, you're gonna lose the whole body that it was preceded from. You know what I'm saying, TJ?
Well, there are big ones like Ohio State, Michigan. That'll always be the last game. That'll always be a noon game. There are certain things like that. We'll always play them. We'll always play MSU. Like the big stuff we'll keep, but little stuff, man. I mean, their times are changing, man.
Oh yeah, see, I'm referring to the topic that we talking about in regard to the spring game. The spring game, like, truthfully, we're just now building back up the spring. Truthfully, as fans, we just not getting access to the spring games. Remember, they always talking about they go on submarine, and then they come up, and then what they telling us as fans, we don't see the same product on the field. So we're like, what was y'all doing down there? You know what I'm saying? Because we're not seeing what you were saying under the water, on top now, on land. Maritime and land, two different things.
Yeah, I mean, it just would be, and it would also be interesting to get a look at Chip Lindsey's offense. Now, again, it's be vanilla, but I want to see it. You know, I want to see like AD. You don't want to see Bryce play?
I mean, I do, but I mean, it's not a real game, dude.
But all right, but bro, you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me the boys ain't playing though?
No, they're not playing.
Yes, they are. They're going full kill.
Are you talking about full speed, TJ?
Right. They're going full speed in that game. Yes, they are.
Hey, TJ. Now,
what?
It's
Who's
like
not going full speed?
They know the players. They know the players not to hit. Like Bryce, everybody knows off guard.
Well, they're not hitting quarterbacks.
Marshall.
Quarterbacks are
these guys.
Wait, say again.
I don't want him hitting Marshall either, man. We need him. We need Haynes.
It's football. It's okay to get hit, man.
Hey, I just want to say, hey, AD. Now I get what you're saying, but we cannot be, as we say, putty catting around.
Dude, this is a business, man. These guys are $1 million assets.
Hey, but
here.
AD, regardless of you being an athlete, part of being an athlete, injuries do happen. That's why it's an accident. You can have all the preventive maintenance that you can, but think about this, AD. If you're not practicing for the game, if you're a prima donna prancing around doing walkthroughs, and then on a live game, how you gonna go live if you're just doing walkthroughs, AD?
We all saw Dan Campbell on Hard Knocks speech when he was talking about if you don't work on tackling, you don't.
That's
get it. I know you got.
I was gonna hit on AD. I was gonna hit on that. Go on,
dude. Yeah, I know. We all saw that, man. That's when we all became believers when he did that. I get it. You got to play for real. My point is like kind of what you were saying, Dave. Is like if you get a shot at Bryce, you can't go hit that guy clean.
No. Well, there's no hits on quarterbacks. No hits on quarterbacks.
He'll be at Wayne Washington Community College doing something like that.
Right. Hey, let me ask you. I want to ask you something, guys. I talk about this with my friends sometimes. I'm in the minority on this one, so you tell me. What do you think is hurting college football more, NIL or the transfer portal?
Transfer portal.
All day long, transfer portal.
Okay, thank God, man. And my friends are all saying NIL, guys getting paid. I'm like, man, I don't see that at all.
NIL was around when I was playing football in the 1990s.
Right.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah. Dudes have been getting paid for a long time, bro.
Right.
Dudes been getting paid. Families been getting moved. Mamas and daddies been getting houses. Come on, man.
Yeah, Blake Corum's out here donating turkeys. JJ's giving money to Mott Hospital and stuff, man. It's like these kids are doing good things with the money too, dude.
Right. No, you're right. Exactly. You like? Did anyone see what JJ just did for the homeless in Minnesota? Giving out
giving like heating and stuff,
intense and shit. Like,
hey, you know what? We got to get JJ and them on the show, and Blake on the show, because Blake was doing a lot of good work in the city of Detroit. He was becoming an ambassador in the city of Detroit. He was doing a lot of good things in the city of Detroit. He's been a good name for himself in the city. He used to keep on because Jerome Bettis, I saw he's doing a lot of good things in the education in Pittsburgh, and Herman Moore, TJ. I did not know that Herman Moore was a big procurement businessman in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, he also not only does he own some Cinnabons, he owns something else too. I can't remember what it is.
And I got I'm going to his mentorship, and I think it's March the 10th or the 6th for the procurement for the city of Detroit. So I'm going down there for the SBA and business owners.
Nice.
They have to get an event. You should come on down there.
Maybe, man. Let me know the information. We'll see.
Man, things don't work out for him with the Rams, dude. Have the Lions go pick up Blake, man.
Man, I don't understand. I don't know why they're not using him.
Bro,
they got a superstar in Kyron.
Yeah, they do. They do. But they do need. But see, okay, so like, I've been watching that situation because I'm into fantasy football, so I kind of watch running back usage. Okay, so Kyron has to be. There is a number two. There's a role for number two, and I don't know why Blake wasn't. I know towards the end of the year he started getting more run, but in my opinion, he should be used more, and he's not. So I don't know. We'll see. Next year's gonna be a big year. You know, as a rookie, it's hard. Year 2 should be good for him. But I'll be real. There's a part of me that wonders if he's gonna stick in the league, bro. I'm gonna be real. It's still too early to call it though, but it's just the way he was used and what he did with his opportunity just didn't show it yet. But it was only year 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all right, AD, how about this? Give us your final thoughts, man. We'll get to our next caller here.
Yeah, man, just keep Sean McGee, man. That's a absolute must do. Oh, hey, one last thing, man, before you go. Hey, what'd you think of that Pernell McPhee promotion, man? Can you touch on that for a second?
Good. I think that's a great promotion. He gets to coach on field now. I believe he even has the opportunity to go recruit. I think he can be one of the 10 now. Yeah, why not? I mean, quite honestly, he's ideal to be an outside linebackers assistant coach. Or I don't know if he might be the official outside linebacker coach now. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, dude, he played in the NFL. He's a high-level athlete. I mean, excellent. I have no issue with it. And played for the Ravens. He knows the system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, man. I love when guys like Wink bring their guys like McPhee with him because he coached him for like 11 years. He was coaching with him when the Ravens brought him over here. And honestly, man, if you look at the whole list Clayton put out, man, all these like assistant coaches that we have under here, man, that are technically analysts. And all
man.
The only one we didn't have was assistant D-line coach. Everyone else has assistant. Grant Newsome has 3 assistant O-line coaches. Lou has 0. So now it's good to promote him. And now he'll probably be more of an edges guy than an outside linebacker guy, which is what we need. So I loved it, man. I thought this was needed. If anything, man, get another assistant D-line coach in there too, man.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you saw our show last week, AD, but we talked about the coaching staff and how if you look at the areas of question like wide receiver, like offensive line, not that it's a question, but Grant Newsome may need a little bit of help. They've gotten experienced, formally established position coaches to now be assistant analyst or whatever. Yeah, man. I mean, look, Sharon's building a very solid staff. I actually tomorrow I'm uploading the video to that clip we did on Monday.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
All right, AD, have a good
time, man. Go blue.
Go blue, my friend.
Hey, TJ.
What up?
We got a Timothy Redmond asking, can he be next?
Oh, let's look. Yeah, well, there is another call, but we can put Timothy up next. Hold on, let me get to the super chats and we'll get to Timothy next.
All right, I'm paying attention to you, Tim. I got you.
We got GT here for $2 super chat. 12. The Michigan State GM is making 12 an hour. Also, well, he's actually part-time GT. He also works at McDonald's. We got Blue Wolverine with the 7 months. We appreciate you, Blue Wolverine. He's using his emoji. Greatly appreciate you. And damn, I didn't even see this till right now, Blue Wolverine. So thank you very much. Blue Wolverine has gifted 10 Michigan Voice of College Football memberships. Greatly appreciate one of the OGs of the community. Yeah, man, it means a lot. So we'll update where we at now. So that's 50. We're now 31 away from a second hour, guys. 31 away. We have 3 callers on the line. Actually, I don't know if Marmar is going to be ready to take a call. He's still at urgent care. But currently 31 away from a second hour. Greatly appreciate all you guys for at least being a part of the show, watching the show, making the show happen, and calling into the show. Let's pull up our good friend Timothy up next. Timothy, how we doing, buddy?
Good.
What's up, man?
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Tim, how you doing?
Good.
Go blue, baby.
Thanks. I added my channel. I added a link to my channel.
Where's the link?
It's in
put it in the chat. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I got it.
And also on my page,
take a look.
If anybody that if anybody knew that that see my channel, if they ain't subscribed to your channel, I put a link to your channel.
That's
Did
right.
you, man?
Yeah,
that's
right.
nice.
Keep it in the family. Keep it in the family.
Wow, that's extremely nice of you, bro. You didn't have to do that at all. And by the way, this channel's very cool, bro, and your logo's fire.
Yeah.
So if anyone, all right, let me put it in the chat also. So I'm gonna put this in the chat for anybody. Whoever wants to subscribe to Timothy's channel, highly recommend you do. One of our good friends. Yeah, take a look at his channel, give him a subscribe. You know, Timothy, we know Timothy knows his ball, bro. This kid knows football. So check him out. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to see you create a channel.
Yeah, Mason Graham and Kevin Grant, Josiah Stewart, and JT and Jack Sawyer. They was at the combine, and all 5 of them, they had an interview with Dan Campbell, and that they all will answer a question. Now they asked the question how will how will it feel y'all had a chance to play with a former rival slash teammate. They all said said that if Aiden Hutchinson, if he needs some help, that they're going to contribute to help him get his ring, since he never got his national title ring in college.
Oh wow, that'd be epic. That'd be cool. Timothy, I'm interested to get your thoughts, but I am hoping the Lions draft Kenneth Grant in the first round. Who do you want the Lions to draft?
Well, but I was told by some other folks that they're gonna need the fix they left they left edge. They left edge. I'm saying Hutch.
Well, we do have Smith. Why am I drawing a blank on his first name? Not Zacharias. What the fuck? What's his first name? I'm sure the chat knows. What is my guy's name opposite of why do I know this? We just traded for him. Smith. His first name.
They talking about we may need a long-term guy. A long-term guy.
We do need a long. Yeah, Zadarius Smith. Well, I don't know why I thought Zach. I don't know. Yeah, Zadarius. Thank you, GT. Yeah, no. All right, we do need a long-term guy. Zadarius has a 1-year contract. He's up after next year.
Okay, so Josiah Stewart and Jack Sawyer. Now, who would be a better fit to play on the other side? Hutchinson, based on speed. How fast? Speed.
Josiah Stewart. I mean, no doubt. And we could potentially get Josiah Stewart in the second round. He might be gone though. That's because we drafted at the end of the second round. But I would love to get Josiah Stewart too. I think he'd crush it. But he wouldn't play, so he wouldn't be a full-time end. He'd be more of a Sam, probably second, third down type end. But Jack Stewart would probably be on. Well, he'd be rotational year one. But Jack Sawyer. I mean,
whoever had brought up the things doesn't work out for Blake Corn, he needs to go to Detroit Lions. He would be fixing the third running back problem that Detroit Lions have been having the past 2 seasons. The third running back problem temporarily, but
he's okay. You don't like Sione Vaki? You're not a fan of Sione Vaki?
Okay, no. He cool, but I feel I feel like when they drafted Savoni Devaki, I feel like that his role was the takeover for Gibbs. If Gibbs get injured, and Craig Reynolds, he take Savaki. He more like a a speedy guy, a speedy guy, and Craig Reynolds. He more like a power guy, similar to Monty. And then I think that if they did draft it, Mullins, he probably will challenge the Craig Reynolds that third running back spot, and then he probably could beat him.
Yeah.
But let's just say that let's say that we know that this might not happen. If they get Edwards, he might want to compete with Gibbs, but could any team, let's say that the Lions, they did draft him, but let's just say that they turn him to a wide receiver because of the deep balls he used to catch. Those deep balls, they probably could turn him into a wide receiver that can catch those deep balls.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see on that. We'll see. But Timothy, let us get your final thoughts here because we gotta get to some extra callers. Give us your final thought, my friend.
That Piston game, but my final thought, but I don't think that Michigan is going to cancel the spring game because this spring game they finna show this other team that this is a proper spring game, because the most teams they be doing that score, that defense, the versus offense, and I feel like that there was this advantage, but because they ain't splitting the offense and defense to two different teams, just like Michigan's spring game. It's similar to the
preseason,
the 3 games that
NFL
they
preseason
play in the NFL in August,
right.
But the difference is it just a slower version. It's basically the same thing that you can't tackle the quarterback.
Right.
Yeah,
So maybe this other team should do that, because they trying to compete. There's freshmen that feels like
Favoritism.
they feel like they ready to be a starter, or rotate the with the starter. That's one of the things that I mentioned in the update video I made.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's truth to it, but at the end of the day, I think this free game is good for the players, good for the fans, and good for college football overall. But thank you, Tim, for calling in, man.
Another thing, I do think there be some NFL scouts. I think they show what the look at the juniors and seniors. I think.
Oh, for sure. I think scouts do look at that as well.
If they take that away,
but
they might be, because the NFL, they might be complaining.
The scouts also look at Timothy.
Yeah,
the scouts go to Michigan's pro day and they look at the juniors and the sophomores there as well. So, but all right, man, I appreciate you. We gotta get to the next caller, but thank you for calling in. Everybody, please subscribe to Timothy's channel.
I haven't been noticing these past few spring games. There have been some veteran players that have been opting out of the spring game, but they still was doing the practices. So that's maybe another reason why the Sony schools is canceling. The reason why I thought that Ohio State had canceled theirs, because the $37 million, that $37 million problem, that the deficit they had.
No, I mean that's not why they canceled it, but it's all good, man. We'll see how it goes, Timothy. But appreciate you calling in, man. I appreciate you, Timothy. I gotta go to the next call, brother. I have to go to the next call, my friend. We'll see you next week, Timothy. We'll see you next week. I appreciate you, Timothy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right, let's get to our next caller here. We got West Quad in the house. What up, buddy?
What up, though? How's everybody
tell
doing?
me, man.
I'm good. I mean, I'm recovering from sickness, but
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I'm
that
back in the game.
influenza.
What up, Day?
What up, though? You all right?
Yeah, man. I was out of it, bro. Like, if you notice, I ain't really been on the socials or nothing.
Right.
TJ. I was speaking of socials, though, bro. We can't put up one press on the 135, bro. That's
You talking about Ohio State?
bro. That is pathetic, bro. I don't care. Like, bro, I'm fresh off of sickness. I can put up one. One
bro,
is
I posted
crazy.
about that shit, bro. I posted about that shit.
Bro,
Here, check
that's
this
why
out.
I
For those
said,
who don't know.
TJ, what happened?
Look at this shit.
Bro.
So this is Ohio State. Oh, yeah? Can't even do 135.
Hey. Bro.
Give me one ticket.
Yeah, he's gonna go again. Damn, that left arm is so weak, bro.
Man, he need to be kicking the spotter in the head.
Hey, that's tough, bro. That's a tough look. Look, I say, but look, we all have our fitness journeys, bro, but that's not it.
Fitness journey, bro. You better be hitting that when you're a freshman. What are you talking about?
Well, hey, look, it reminds me of when I was in 9th grade and my homeboy couldn't hit the bar. We dogged him out for the rest of his high school career. Man couldn't put up 45. But he was also skinny as shit, but still.
Bro, you know what's crazy? So, like, when I was playing football, we had this kid who, like, came in from, like, I don't know, it was, like, Iowa. Big dude, like, fucking, like, 240. And that's big for a freshman, okay? Like, 240. Oh, yeah. Like maybe 5'9", like a big dude. He was our center. And, bro, he couldn't even do, when he first came, he, like, never lifted weights, you know? He couldn't do, 90 pounds. So 25 on each side, 45-pound bar. Literally 1 month into 2-a-day spring practice, weight training, all that shit. The kid's pushing up 225 in just 1 month, bro.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean,
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
That's crazy, but 145, bro, that's like, I just feel like any grown man worth his salt does not, like, if you're physically, you should be physically able, bro, unless you're disabled.
You should do your body weight.
Miss Keegan censor.
You should go do your body weight, bro. You should be able to do your body.
I mean, hey, it goes without saying, but anyway, tough look. Whose jersey is that you got on, by the way?
Patrick Kane, bro.
Oh, that's a Kane.
Yeah,
hey,
Patrick Kane, bro.
Look, if I get a Red Wings jersey, it's gonna be a 91 or
Wings?
a 5.
A Fedorov? You want that Fedorov?
I really want that 5, bro. I'm a Nick guy. I don't know why I love the fucking 5 so much, because he could do. I think it's because he could do everything. To be honest with you, you know, for a defenseman, he could still put the puck in there. So,
bro, actually, I was just looking today. Check this out. Let me see if I can find it. They actually had a post NHL. The NHL put a post up on him today. His stats are insane, bro. Let me see if I can find
for
it.
a defenseman, I was like, bro, he was really good offensively for a defenseman.
Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, they got it right here. I got it right here. So check this shit out. So the NHL posted this today. Nick Lindstrom has some strong credentials for all quarter century team. 914 games, 691 points. That's crazy for a defenseman, dude.
Yeah.
2-time Stanley Cup champion, Conn Smythe winner in 2002, and then 7-time Norris Trophy winner. And anybody who knows he was snubbed. He was supposed to win the Norris again, but they didn't want to give it to him because they didn't want him to have the same amount of Norris trophies as Bobby Orr, which is some bullshit. He should have got the Norris. I believe it was in like either was it 04, 05, or maybe it was 09. There was a year where he got snubbed real bad. And it's because they didn't want him to have the same amount of Norris, which is the best trophy for a defenseman because of fucking Bobby Orr. Fuck Bobby Orr, bro. Respectfully, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways.
Well, you know, when it comes to like those awards, how, you know, it gets iffy sometimes because they don't want to give it to the same guy too many times. So,
bro, the awards are such bullshit, man. Like,
I mean, all of them. I'm talking about even when it comes to the Heisman, like.
Yeah. Well, dude, they won't even like for the Heisman, like what's real interesting. I mean, I guess I'm not mad at it, but like they don't want to give a Heisman to a kid because of character too. Like they could have the best stats, but if their character's off, they don't want to give it to him, which is like, I guess, but like it should be the best. The Heisman should be the best. Who impacts the team at the highest level? In my opinion, like, and we might get into this. I don't even know where Garrison stands on this, but I know where Kinetic stands on this because we've had this talk. Ashton Genty should have won the Heisman, in my opinion. Do we disagree, West Quad? Do we disagree there?
To what was that again?
Who should have won the Heisman? Travis Hunter or Ashton Genty?
What Hunter did, you can't take away from him playing both sides of the ball.
Of course, it's elite. No one's saying it's not elite. It's elite. It's elite.
So that's what got me in a toss up because Genty, I mean, man, that's a tough. I would have went with Travis, but I see what you're saying. I would have went with Travis, not just because of the household name, because Genty took care of his business and carried his team. He was more carrying his team, all was on him. So truthfully, as an athlete, Genty.
Is G Boulder from Boulder, Colorado? I'm sensing maybe potentially some bias here, but like here's the thing though, G. Ashton Genty literally carried his team to the playoffs. Travis Hunter did not. I know Dave here says Travis Hunter. You know, I know Kinetic and myself are pro Genty. Garrison's also on the Genty train. Is what it is. I mean, Hunter won it. No one's saying he's not elite. Hunter's elite. He needs to get away from his girlfriend though. But that's another story for another day.
Hey,
shout out to what up?
I said Genty based off of him carrying the team.
Yeah, for sure, and he did.
Also, you know what I'm saying? That's when everything goes on you, and then everybody knows you getting the ball and what he did. So you made me think about what he contributed on the field, and without him, there is no Boise State. There is no talk. There is no Heisman. You know, so yeah, he as an individual player, yeah, he should have won the Heisman.
Hey, G, that's what a Colorado fan would say who doesn't want us to think he's a Colorado fan. I bet you don't, bro. I bet you this message. All right. What else you got for us, West Quad? All right. So, hey, let me just give an update. So we have 2 more callers. We got Kinetic, we got Garrison. We're 31 away from a second hour. We will, you guys know this. Them's the rules. We will definitely take both calls after West Quad because that's how we do it. We are taking no more calls after Garrison, though, unless we get 31 for another hour, and then we will. So just want to let you guys all know where we stand and where we are with that. But we'll get back to the call and show. So West Quad, what else you got for us, man, before we get to Kinetic? Where'd you go?
Come on, y'all. Let's put an all-nighter on my first day like TJ did with the 16, 18 hours.
Dude, that shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit, and Marmar calls in, of course. But bro, that shit, my sleeping schedule was effed up. My sleeping schedule, bro, was F for like 2 weeks after
that. hey, John came on, went to sleep, woke up, came on, you still on.
Bro, that shit was wild. I'll do that shit. Though we win the Natty, I'll do that shit. I'll do it again.
But for real, that was a hell of an experience for people who actually rode that wave.
Bro, there was a lot of people who were like, "Oh, I listened, dude." They were doing night shift. They're like, "I listened to you till I got off work the next day." That was dope. It was a good time though. I mean, I don't regret it. It was a good time. Plus, we got Bryce Underwood. That shit was nuts, bro. I had to celebrate. That shit was crazy. West Quad, you there? Or you gone, bro? All right, see you later, West Quad. I don't have a West Quad, bro. Somebody find out. All right, we got Kinetic up next. What up, bro?
What up, bro?
What's up,
Hey, you
Kinetic?
know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull Garrison up as
Hold
well.
on.
Okay, no, we
TJ,
won't. What?
I got bad news. No, we can bring Garrison up, but I got bad news for you.
What's up?
Then get the fuck you, bro. You got bad.
Listen, unless Genty falls to 24, if KG's there, he ain't making it past 24. You're gonna end up with Jack Sawyer.
You know what's funny? Actually, you know what? Let's get Garrison up here. Garrison, hold on. Let me fix the.
What up, Garrison?
Garrison, what's your thoughts on Jack Sawyer? I mean, honestly, bro, because all right, here's why I'm asking. I'm asking as a Lions fan, not a Michigan fan, because
Just don't bring flags around him. He'll be fine.
So, all right, hold up. So, chill out. All right, this is like honest inquiry here. Do you think? All right, tell me about Jack Sawyer, the player, bro. If the Lions draft Jack Sawyer, what am I getting out of Jack Sawyer? And I watched him, but I want your opinion.
I think you're getting a larger defensive end, kind of like a guy like I'll say kind of like a Rashawn Gary type of guy. I think he's gonna be one of those guys. Same thing with JTT. He's gonna be one of those guys that maybe in college you didn't see what you thought you would out of him, but in the NFL you would. I mean, you got to think about this, man. The guy is 6'4", 265 pounds, 260 pounds, moves really light, can play on the edge. He's an elite run stopper, can get to the quarterback. Now, he lacks the finesse moves, lacks some of the length that you would want out of an edge player, but the size, the quickness, and the speed make up for that.
So he's a less athletic Aiden Hutchinson.
Nah, I got a better one than that.
I mean, that's how you took it, huh?
He's a B-lister, Kevin Green for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Kevin Green's
I think he's a second-round pick. Like he's a second-round guy. He'll come in, make some good. I think he'll make good impact. I mean, he doesn't have an injury history. Stays healthy.
He's not a 3-down lineman though. So when he's on the field, he can't. He's not good.
No, he can play 3 tech. He can play 3. Oh, he can play. He plays 3 tech.
He got away with that.
He said 3 down. He said 3 down line.
Yeah, but
defensive end.
Yeah, that was in college. He's not gonna get away with that style in the pros. I know his handicap.
I literally saw Rashawn Gary do it.
I understand what you're saying,
That's
but
Rashawn Gary, though.
he got exactly, and he has a lot of handicap. And Rashawn Gary,
I think Rashawn Gary didn't produce because he was playing out of position.
At Michigan, he underachieved. He did not live up to that height.
But I don't think he's gonna be like a pass rushing specialist. That's not like that's what I said. He's gonna be really good when it comes to run. Like, if you want to know the type of defense he should be in a 3-4. That's what he should be in, because you can play on the edge. You're not too big. You're too small to play nose tackle, but you can still play on the edge, and you're really good at run defense at that position. So if you can do that,
he's not getting the flats. That's not gonna work in the NFL. They will kill him. They will kill him in the flats.
He's a defensive end.
He has to. That's his responsibility, is the flats.
No. If I have three, and then I have 4. The edge is set by the guy at outside linebacker / edge.
And also the responsibility is to keep that containment, and what the containment is broke by the running back until he's flushed out to the flats.
That's what makes him so good. Again, I'm not calling him some world beater. I'm simply saying that he's really good at run defense, and the Lions.
Not work in the pros. And I'm not saying it because
maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. A lot of guys thought white corners backs wouldn't work, but it works. So I know
what you're saying.
Wait, hold on. A lot of people thought what about white what?
People thought white corners. People thought white corners wouldn't work. Well, last year I sat there and told everybody Cooper DeJean is the best athlete in the draft. No one wanted to listen to me.
He's a dog.
No one would listen to me. But again, listen, I think he's someone the Lions should draft. Clearly, the Lions had a lot of 18 injuries on defense last season. So clearly, you have an older team. Clearly, you need more depth. Clearly, the guys that were behind Aiden Hutchinson were not sufficient enough. and so
what's that got to do with Jack?
And we don't know if Aiden's gonna. We don't know if Hutchinson can. Hey, that was a very bad injury, man.
Hey. If Hutch's career ended this year with the leg break, he still had a better career than Jack will ever have.
I don't. What you mean, like in terms of football?
In terms of being a pro football player, yes.
I mean, well, Jack Sawyer hasn't played football yet.
No, I'm saying if Aiden Hutchinson's career, if he didn't come back, his career to this point is better than Jack's will be by the time he retires.
Basically, he's saying right now, if Aiden Hutchinson stopped playing and throughout,
No, I know what he's saying. I just.
But you think it real hard.
No,
Garrison knows it's true. He's just trying to find a way to disagree without sounding stupid.
Follow-up, Buckeye.
No, I'm silent because I can care less.
Well, let us know something because we sit here waiting on a follow-up.
No,
all that matters is TJ ain't getting Kenneth Grant. That's all that matters.
Like education, you know what I'm saying?
You get Josiah Stewart, but you ain't getting Kenneth Grant.
I was just confused I was confused on why I should care about that question. I'm a Cowboys fan. I give a damn what they do.
The reason why you care about the question is because
he winners, doesn't he?
Oh no! What?
It's not about you caring about the team.
I said you sure pick the winners, Garrison. You got the Cowboys and the Buckeyes.
He's a front runner, bro. He's like LeBron.
I can't. I'm also a Pistons fan or Red Wings fan.
Did you become a Pistons fan in 2004?
No, I've been a Pistons fan my whole life. Like where I got to go see them play. But like no, I just look. I have a lot of teams that suck. Like you can call me a front runner for the Cowboys.
Okay, but why are you not a Lions fan? Why are you not a Lions fan? You live in Michigan. Why are you not a Lions
Because my dad wasn't. My mom is.
Oh, okay.
My sisters are. Not me, my dad. Not the men in the house.
So who's your sports team?
Yeah, you Cowboys, like that, right? Don't you? Yeah.
The Cowboys, right?
Not the men in the house, baby.
Hey, good luck in Jerry's house. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
All right. Are you a Yankees fan though?
Who's your baseball team, Garrison?
Because if you say Yankees or Red Sox, then we know you're a front runner.
Don't you ever cuss at me like that again, Kinetic. Don't you ever cuss at me like that. I'm a Tigers fan. And wherever Bryce.
Okay. Then I take back the front runner comment.
Hey, we'll put some straight on. I kind of like you besides that Buckeyes in you because my brother also is a Buckeye fan. So it's like.
Oh, he's just a good man.
You know what I'm saying? You should check out his website. That website that TJ posted, make the custom apparel and stuff. He'll get you together.
Wait, who's?
Hey, post it again, TJ. It's called Procedures One. Name of our business. Custom apparel shop.
No, so I actually had a question for you, gentlemen.
What's up?
Do you a simple yes or no will suffice because it will get to my question. Do you guys all believe that Bryce Underwood will be the starter next season?
I think he will be a starter at some point next season. I do not believe he'll be the starter week 1.
I was about to ask that same question. When are you talking about? Period or
period? By which game? By which game do you think he'll start?
I can't call that one.
I've been very consistent that I think there's a, depending on Mikey Keen's showing at the Oklahoma game, there's a chance he could start week 3. But if I was putting money on it, I would say his best chance to start is at Wisconsin, at home against Wisconsin coming out of the bye week. I think that's week 6.
Good.
I got it week 3. Week 3 after the Oklahoma game.
See, I think it only happens week 3 if Mikey Keen just shits the bed at Oklahoma, because if he does well at Oklahoma, we got to ride that momentum through Nebraska.
I think that Oklahoma game, everybody, we looking at that Oklahoma game more than what it is, because Oklahoma, number one, they start coming in with a new quarterback. Their quarterback that they had, that situation wasn't good last year. Anyway.
Hold on, though. It is a new quarterback, but it's in a system that he knows, because his OC went there and he's the OC there now. So it's the same system.
He as of today, he's much better than everyone in your quarterback group. As of today.
What quarterback did that transfer down to
John Mateer.
Oklahoma?
John Mateer. He transferred from Washington State, and his OC is the OC.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He kind of reminds me of whatchamacallit from Oregon.
The kid that came to Oklahoma.
No, from a few years ago.
The kid that come to Oklahoma. The one that just came from Oklahoma?
Wait, not
Yeah,
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he reminds me of Herbert. A bigger, he's a big
You know what?
body.
I can see that. I can see that a little bit.
No, he can run the ball and he can pass. He can
I think he has more running ability than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert was good at throwing on the run.
Justin Herbert, if he wanted to run more, well, he showed it in that game, like in that one bowl game. If he wanted to run more, he could. He just didn't.
He's just
kind of like CJ Stroud.
He's a China down.
What?
That's the problem.
You said like CJ Stroud, bro.
Wait, CJ, do you know what? Wait. You do understand that CJ Stroud's first touchdown ever was like a 45-yard run, right?
Did everyone trip?
I'm sorry that guys like JJ McCarthy could ever do that.
Hey, I think the
What
phone
are you
is
talking
off the
about?
hook.
JJ McCarthy's way quicker than CJ
What are you
Stroud.
talking about?
Wait,
The phone is off the hook right now.
JJ is more athletic than CJ Stroud.
Tell me the time JJ McCarthy ran 45 yards to an end zone.
Just because he doesn't have to doesn't mean he didn't do it. But you want to see the answer to your question. You want to see the answer to your question. You want to see if you want to see the answer to your question. Go watch Blake Corum's highlights. Watch him hand the ball off and then run 45 yards down the end zone as Blake Corum's lead blocker. Tell me when CJ Stroud did that.
Are we saying that like Blake Corum is some lightning fast guy? That chubber.
When's the last time CJ Stroud played lead blocker for his running back?
About that guy.
CJ Stroud don't have that toughness. CJ Stroud don't have that toughness.
Name was pointless in NFL this past season. Like
CJ Stroud can't play tough like that. He went to Ohio State. He's soft.
Because it knows you're full of shit.
So, what do you guys think? Like, let's say by the Oklahoma game, let's say you guys go out and you guys don't have a good showing in that. Do you think week 2? Or no, sorry, the week after that'll be Bryce's time to come in.
Week 3, that's what I'd say.
I couldn't hear the question.
I say even if we have a good showing, it's gonna be week 3. I think week 3.
If
it's not week 3, I think we have some vibes.
See, I look at week 2 and week 4 as what we got to get through. So I think you ride the hot hand. If Mikey Keene wins the game against Oklahoma, if he's not a detriment to the team, I think you see more Bryce rotation in the CMU game week 3, but I think week 4 we go right back to Mikey Keene.
If Bryce were to start the whole season, give me that line that's acceptable.
Say it again. If he start, are you saying if he starts from week 1?
Yeah, sorry guys, my internet's been wonky all day. I think it's the weather, but no. What are his stats like?
I don't know about his stats because I haven't seen Chip Lindsey's offense. But I can tell you that I think we don't lose more than. Let's see. I need to look at the schedule.
I'll give you.
But I don't know stats.
I'll do it. Okay.
Who stats he asking for?
So wait, you said start all season. I don't think he's starting all season though. You want me to do it if he's starting all season?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go 3,000 yards, 26 passing.
So he beats the record. He beats the record.
Yeah, I think he will. Why wouldn't he get 29? He'll get 29.
Dang, no,
26. I mean, he'll get
25 is a hard number to beat. I know. It's a really hard number for you guys to beat.
I got 26.
26? We'll give you a completion percentage.
Oh, shit. 66.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Not elite, but like good. Not elite, but good. And then
13?
rushing. 500 yards or 450, 7 rushing.
I'm going 500. I'm gonna tap him.
I just don't know how much they want him to run though. That's my question. Like they may want him to not be run first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He won't be run first, but I think they'll try and tell him not to run out of bounds. Be careful. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They might say just fucking go for it though. Are you writing my stats down so you can come back and
over there with his notepad, all of it.
Now here's the thing though, Garrison. That's if he starts all 12 games. He's not starting all 12 games.
Yeah.
He
see, it's just hard for me to predict his stats because I need to see Chip Lindsey's offense. I need to see how well our wide receivers show out because I think that's going to dictate how the pass run ratio. So yeah. I just it's hard for me to say it yet. Ask me again after the spring game. I might be able to answer that.
Hold on. Are you saying you're not sure about what Chip Lindsey's offense gonna look like in that?
I know what Chip Lindsey's offense looks like before he came to Michigan, but it's not going to be the North Carolina Chip Lindsey offense. It's going to be a combination of what Sharon Moore's already running, combined with what Chip Lindsey wants to run.
Okay. okay, and that's like you said, that's all we can go off of, Kinetic. But majority, because I had to think about who he had and what style of play they had. They ran a lot of pro set. They ran a lot of pro set, and at the time they had 2,000-yard rushers as well. And I can't remember for some reason that quarterback. That's the quarterback for the Patriots' name. What's his name? May or something? How you say his last name?
May.
Yeah. So he had some good players, and he had a good system before when Mac Brown came there. You know what I'm saying? So Chip Lindsey, if you look at do the data on him and his bio, he's a guru at quarterback, and then he had offensive coordinators and coaches that he learned from. So his pro style attack, and he uses the tight end. Like a lot of us is expected because we got Bryce, he just gonna be in shotgun. We need to get back to student body under center. We need to get back to mixing it up. See, and that's the thing with Ohio State. They just all shotgun clap, all shotgun clap.
That's not true. That's not true. Man, that's actually not true.
When the last time a quarterback got in the center for y'all?
This past season.
I'm talking about like where you can really like a sequence of plays, not for no one play.
No, but that 99% of college football doesn't do that.
I'm just making the comparison with the teams. Like even
no
JJ
one does that, Day.
You had to get back. No, Michigan does that. Like he said, Sharon smash power. Only thing was missing is a fullback, student body. You see what I'm saying? But it's still smash. Line up the jumbo and 2 double tight, and meet me at the 1 hole or the 2 hole. Take your pick.
That's true. Hey, I'm gonna get going, guys. But you know, hey, geez, well, damn. No, you guys have a good evening, man. You know, I don't really I really do pray for Bryce Underwood because next season he's gonna be throwing to a paperclip, a thumbnail, and a thumbtack.
Yeah. Enjoy your 5th L, Garrison. Hey, we're gonna enjoy our victory. I'm sure we're gonna. Hey, don't be afraid to bet for your team either, you son of a.
Hey, no, we don't get high on our own supply, people. We don't bet on our team.
Come on. This guy Garrison does not bet on his own teams. That's crazy.
Because he knows that they can drop a game at any time.
CJ. As long as CJ keep throwing to our wide out, it don't make no difference. As long as we keep scoring the touchdowns, baby.
Hey, CJ. Hey, I will tell you guys before I get going. The last 4 seasons, I haven't picked you guys to win, but have I picked you to cover? Yeah, I'm leaving here with something.
Hey. Don't bet with that heart. Bet with this, baby.
There you go. See you guys.
All right, Garrison. We'll see you, buddy.
All right, go
Later,
blue.
Bro.
Go blue, Garrison.
All right, Harris.
Shit, my bad. Oh, I pulled Mama up. All right, we're going to get out of here. Mama, my bad. We're going to get out of here. We are past the hour. This is our first. We did not reach our 2nd hour, boys. It is what it is, though. We had a good show. Appreciate everyone being a part of it. Thank you, everybody who's contributed. Thank you, Blue Wolverine. Let me give a shout out to everyone who contributed tonight. We got JRM. Appreciate you, Nick, GT, and obviously Blue Wolverine. Appreciate you. Thank you to all the mods who are part of this. Doreen, I don't know why you're watching Garrison's show over our show. That's crazy. But I appreciate you, Doreen. Thank you. Appreciate all the mods. Appreciate Marmar fucking watching us at Urgent Care, doing the damn thing. True one. We know that. Thank you, Dave, for being a part of this, man. And you know what? Before we get out of here, what I'll do is I'll pull up that website one more time before we get out of here. So we'll do that. Kinetic, how about this? Last words before I get to day here.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that's shown support for the situation that I'm going through, and with my mother with her fall yesterday, with her in the hospital.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's what they were talking about earlier about my mom. Yesterday she fell. She broke a bone in her shoulder, broke her pelvic bone in 2 spots, and she's been in the ER since last night. They're gonna send her to a therapy place for about 2 weeks before she'll be able to come home. So I appreciate everyone that's reached out, that's sent up prayers for her, anyone that's looked at the GoFundMe or contributed to it. I really appreciate you guys for 100%. Thank you.
Yeah, Kinetic. Well, I hope I hope everything's okay and works out, man. If you want to throw that GoFundMe link in the chat again, man, just go for it, bro.
All right, I'll throw it in there one more time.
Yeah, go for it, bro. All right. Well,
Appreciate everyone though, for real. Appreciate everyone that's even looked at it. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Kinetic. Hoping for the best, buddy. All right.
Mhm.
All right, see you, my friend. We'll see you Monday, dude. We're gonna do the Avengers show.
Hey.
We'll talk Monday. All right. What up?
Hey, I just want to tell you, when you get a chance, pull up the tape on Zayden Krempin.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me.
Okay. All right, I'll check it out.
All right, bro.
All right, Kinetic. We'll talk to you, buddy.
All right, later.
Go blue, friend. All right, shout out to Kinetic, man.
Yep.
Hate to hear that shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Especially with nobody's mamas.
Yeah.
Hey, TJ, if you could do
What
me
up?
a favor, my brother, he said is the link still for, because if you're gonna pull it up, that way he can walk people through and show, and you can point it out. My brother, he's trying to come on and on the show.
Okay, well, we're getting out of here, but how long is it gonna be?
He's gonna put his point things out. That's on the website real quick for everybody. Unless
All right, let's go. Let's go. We gotta go. We gotta make a move. Tell everybody on there.
All right. Well, he said never mind. This click on the tumblers on there.
Yep. So we got the tumblers here.
Yep, customized tumblers for any team, anything you want on that tumbler, anything you want, it could be put on there. It doesn't have to be any team, any logo, any job, any union, anything you want in there, any birthday, any event, whatever. And the same thing goes for any apparel, all custom fit. It's not a one size fits all. This is all custom fit to your size. So you don't have to worry about the number one thing that we all worry about when we shopping online. Does it fit? You don't have to worry about that. And if you have any problems, we will take care of it. So we want to build this up and share and everybody grow together. So, for the Ohio State fans and people who want custom sizes, contact me or TJ or contact the website, and we will. And it's for kids, infants, women, men. We're not biased. We're not based on sex or none of that stuff. He said, my brother texted me at the same time. But I appreciate it. I thank you, and look forward to, joining more in the community and building. But like I said, right, I'm just concentrating on school right now. I'm studying.
Hey, man, stay on the grind, bro. It never stops. We know the deal. Appreciate you being on here today. And then for everybody, again, watching the show, we will be here. We have the Michigan Avengers show Monday, first Monday of every month. We'll be doing that. I think it's going to be 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock. We'll have a post. We'll let you guys know on that. Obviously, we have the Tuesday Michigan Wolverines show, 8 p.m. Check that out. Get at me on the socials, TJ_Ronin, and we appreciate everyone being a part of the show. As you guys know, it is always go blue.